What's going on, guys? It's me here, back again with another video. The video topic of the day is going to be never give up. Alright, the reason that I'm making this video is to explain to you guys, you know, the things that I've been through in my life and the person that it made me into today, and why I do bullfighting today. Alright, so first thing first, you know, a lot of people don't know that I've been abused until I was 13 years old, you know, and a lot of people may look at this as a bad thing. And at this point in my life, I'm realizing that the abuse that I went through was pretty much training at a young age to prepare me for life and the tough things that life was going to bring towards me, because I'm starting to see how hard life really is. And all the pain and the struggle and the beat downs and the stuff that I went through in my life as a kid has actually been a blessing in disguise. And if you're going through something difficult in your life and you're not understanding why you're going through these things, I just encourage you to hold on and have faith and understand that you reap what you sow. If you go through hard times, understand that there's going to be good times on the other side of this. And to start this video off, I want to let you guys know one of my deepest secrets. So at the end of this video, if you like what you hear, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel and you resonate with this message, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. When I was in 3rd grade, I failed. And the reason I failed in 3rd grade was because I failed this test called the FCAT. Alright? And the FCAT was a timed test where it was reading and math. And with the reading ordeal, you know, I can read this, that, the other, but I needed more time to actually go back into the text and grasp the information so I could find an answer, versus a lot of people can just read it once and just go back and find answers. I wasn't like that. And when it came to math, you know, I didn't learn the basics because I was too much of a class clown. I was always laughing and cutting up with all the other kids and stuff like that instead of taking my education serious at the time. And I paid the price for it because I failed the FCAT. Well, there was this thing called Compass. There was this program in middle school called Compass where, you know, it allowed me to get back in my right grade. And if you failed the FCAT, you can go in this program and this will bump you back up into the right grade. Well, this is pretty much like a cheat. Like, I shouldn't have been bumped back up into my right grade because I obviously didn't understand the stuff that I needed to learn in order to pass the FCAT. Well, this caught up with me my senior year, and most people, if you pass the FCAT your 10th grade year, you don't have to take it. Well, I failed it all the way up into my senior year, and I finally passed it my senior year, and the only reason was because they pretty much gave us unlimited time on this test, so I can go and read the passages as many as times as I need in order to get the information to, you know, find all the answers. So I ended up passing it my senior year. But I learned a beautiful lesson from this, because I realized that, you know, there ain't no shortcuts in life. Like, you can find a way to get back, you know, where you want to be. But if you don't truly and genuinely earn it and, you know, just go through the trials and tribulations of what you're supposed to go through, then you won't reap the fruits of earning what you're supposed to earn, because God's going to put a barrier in front of you and make you earn it. And that was a beautiful lesson for me, because having to spend that extra time and forcing myself to say, I'm going to pass this test, because that was the only way that I can graduate high school, was passing that test. And I forced myself to sit there and do it. And come to find out, I was the only one in my class that had to, like, repeat the FCAT the 12th grade year. I was the only one in my class to pass it. The only one in my class to pass it. So I felt so blessed and happy and elated. And the thing is just like, never giving up is what got me past that. And, you know, all throughout my life, you know, I've been facing difficult things, and just like, I realized that the only way you can overcome these difficult things is by pushing yourself harder. You, like, if you look back over your life, you never accomplished anything in your comfort zone. Genuinely think about that. You know, the reason that I wake up 4 a.m. on a daily basis is to overcome my mind. A lot of people will look at me and think that I'm absolutely crazy, that I'll go out and step out in front of a bull, or I'll let a bull, you know, ram me to save somebody else. The reason I do this is because I have full control over my mind. When I tell my body I wanted to do something, it's going to do it because I did the work in order to get in control of my mind. See, it takes people years in order to figure out how to fight bulls and have the courage enough to step up and let a bull hit them. It didn't take me years. Why? Because I understand a certain couple mental things. And I feel like until I prove who I am and get to where I want to get to, that I can't like exactly teach people how I want to teach them. So that's the reason that I'm choosing to fight bulls right now, to show people that they can do the impossible. They can make the impossible happen. They can do the things that nobody think that they can do and absolutely thrive in it. All right? And a lot of the stuff that I've been through, like the abuse and getting kicked out and, you know, being homeless with no job, no car and stuff like this, like the things that I learned through those tough times is you have to do whatever you got to do to better yourself. All right. See, I have an extremely loving heart and I want to help every single person around me. But until you learn how to help yourself, until you learn how to wake up every single day and love what you do, until you learn how to, you know, wake up and build something for yourself, then I genuinely don't feel like you're living your best life, because there's a lot of people out here that are paying bills doing stuff that they hate to do just because it's comfortable and it's secure. See, a lot of things isn't as secure as you think. You're just one car accident away from, you know what I'm saying, losing your job, losing your money, losing your house and everything like that. I'm not saying this is scary. I'm saying this to make you aware that you should take the risk of starting that business that you want, starting that podcast, that YouTube channel, whatever it is in your life that you want to do. You should take the time to do that. And the reason why is because life is too short. You know, a lot of people do a lot of things to make a lot of money or to have the biggest name in the world. The biggest thing that you need to be focused on in your life is making an impact on the next person, because you're not going to be here forever. You came in this world alone. You're going to leave this world alone. But one thing that you can do in between that time is touch somebody else and make somebody else a better person, make somebody else's life better. And that's what I'm using bullfighting and this YouTube platform for, is to give you guys some type of motivation and strength to realize that you're not starving. There's people in Africa right now whose stomachs are malnutrition and they're hungry and they're in the dirt and they got to drink dirty water. But we got it made here, and we still find ways to have excuses and to complain and not feel good about what we're going through. You know, I worked many jobs in my life that I hated. I can relate to you. I've done roofing. I've done landscaping in the summer of Florida when it was dog hot. You know, I work with a lot of Hispanics. I know exactly what it means to work hard. These Hispanics work hard in the sun for 12-hour days and don't complain because they know they got families to feed. I understand you got to do what you got to do. But here's what I'm asking you to do. I'm asking you to find your purpose. What's that one thing that you're good at? That one thing, whether it's cutting hair, whether it's doing makeup, whether it's selling jewelry, whatever it is, you need to put yourself in position to be successful. You can't always depend on a job or a company for the rest of your life, because they can fire you today and find somebody else tomorrow to replace you and do exactly what you were doing. You have to do what's important for yourself. All right? Because life is too short. And, you know, the whole reason that I do what I do with this bullfighting, with this YouTube, is just to inspire people. That's it. If I can inspire you to realize that you can do the same things that I'm doing, you can look at me and say, wow, he's fighting bulls. I can't believe that he's doing that. See, that's the thing. You can do anything you put your mind to. But it's one thing for me to sit here and talk about it, and it's another thing for me to get up and go and prove it physically for you to see. Then you will believe what I'm saying has some volume to it. So I'm willing to put my life on the line and risk everything to wake people up and show people that life is meant to be lived. Like, you need to wake up and stop living for money or fame and start living for purpose and to make an impact on somebody's life. See, a lot of people never experience true happiness in their life due to the fact that, you know, they're stuck in their comfort zone. Your comfort zone will strip you away from everything that you ever want in your life. And the reason why is because your goals will easily start to vanish when you find security. You know, it's like, if you hold on to a job, like, I understand if you got kids, this, that, the other, but if you can work 8 hours at a company and come home and, you know, spend the rest of your time doing absolutely nothing, watching TV or sitting around, then you don't want to be successful bad enough. You don't want to have the life that you deserve bad enough. You need to put enough time and energy into the things that you want. For instance, like, I make sure that I meditate and pray every single day. This is the most important thing that you can do. I write down every single day. I write down the things that I want every single day, and I read it and I look at it and I think about it and I focus on it. Do you realize that the tongue has the power of life and death? I read the things out that I want over and over and over. I tell myself that I'm good enough to have them. I tell myself that I'm going to attract them, that I already have them. But you got to understand, faith without work is dead. You can say you want all these things all you want, but you have to get up and put yourself in position to have these things. And see, if these are the things that you want, it's easy to get up and work for them. And the hardest thing to do is to get started. Once you get started and you get momentum going, then everything will take care of itself. It's up to you to put one foot in front of the other and start taking action and making sure that you're the best version of yourself. It is not easy to be the best version of yourself because of the environment that you could be in right now. Everybody around you may not have the same personality, is what I'm trying to put onto you right now. They may not be the type of people that are pushing you to, hey man, you might want to start working out, or hey, you might want to start, you know, eating a little bit better. Like, those are the kind of people that you want in your life that are going to lift you up. And there's so many benefits to, you know, eating better and working out, you know, because like, there's no way I can fight bulls if I was out of shape. And so with that being said, I'm challenging each and every person that's watching this video to take it as a challenge to get themselves in shape. And here's the thing, like, I was already in shape when I came to bullfighting. And the reason I'm saying is, if you stay ready, you never have to get ready. And so when I was chasing this football dream and it didn't work out and God led me over to this bullfighting ordeal, I was already in shape. I was already ready for it. So everything happens in divine timing if you're ready for your blessings. Like, even if what you think is a failure, it's not a failure. If you choose to keep on going and just never give up, you're going to achieve the things that you want to achieve. I can promise you that. See, the only thing that stops people is a lack of faith. They go a month or a year and they don't have what they want, and they think that it's not going to work. See, some things take time. See, I've been failing for years. Like, I thought that I was going to make it to the NFL since 2013. Since 2013. And everything between then has been failure up until this point. And I'm finally starting to reap the fruits of my labor, my hard work, all the work that I've done on my mind. You know, an opportunity has finally came for me to express myself. See, the thing about football is they can record you on a 40-yard dash. They can see how high you can jump. They can record all your measurables. See, I was never the strongest or fastest or nothing like that. But one of the things that I always had inside of me is you would not outwork me. There was never a person on the field. I never met another man a day in my life that flat out outworked me. Never. And see, I may not have been the biggest, fastest, or strongest, but I've always had the heart to be the best and do anything that anybody else on that football field could have done. And the fact that I'm going out there and fighting bulls and I'm showing my heart out there around bulls is just a testament to show all the people that didn't believe in me on my process coming up in the football ordeal that this is who I am. All the people watching me on the other side of this camera and they get entertained by all the bullfighting that I do, this is who I am. A lot of people talk about who they are, what they want to do, but when it's time to prove it, there's no tangible proof. So here's my thing. Don't take advice from nobody that you wouldn't switch positions with. Simple. Simple. Be the best that you can be on a daily basis, and don't listen to what anybody else has to say, because nobody else sees your vision the way that you do. You're unique and special in your own way. There's only one you. And so how you live this life will determine how you use the gift that God gave you, and that's the breath in your lungs. So be uniquely yourself. Take the path that resonates with you and do the things that inspire you to wake up every single day and be happy to jump out the bed. All right? I'm going to leave you guys with that. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, because I literally told you guys some of the deepest things that, you know, that it's been inside of my heart. And I hope you resonate with this video, because if you did and you like it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. All the support that you can leave on this channel, I would really appreciate it. Go ahead and leave down in the comment section, if you made it to the end of this video, what are you never going to give up on? What are you going to work on? What's going to help you, you know, move yourself in a better position in your life? Like, what thing is it that you're going to take a risk on? What goal? What new adventure you're going to take? And do it fearlessly. Let me know down in the comment section. Put it out there in the universe. You got to speak it into existence. Don't be scared to put goals out there. All right? Until the next video, you guys take it easy. Peace.